Eucalyptus is one of the most planted trees in the planet. These are versatile plants, and there's a variety of things made with eucalyptus, from cosmetics to scented oils to hand soaps and aromatherapy products. So in today's video, we will talk about eucalyptus, how to care for them, how to use them, and how to dry them. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time, my channel is about cooking, gardening, travel, tips, and DIYs. Eucalyptus is one of the most favored greenery and flower arrangements. Florists love them. And because I am growing my own cut flower garden, I decided to grow eucalyptus plants this year. Okay, so there are over 700 species of eucalyptus and most are native to Australia. In fact, in the Blue Mountains of Australia, there is a unique blue haze that can be seen from far away. The blue haze is due to droplets of oil from the eucalyptus tree. Most eucalyptus trees can grow really tall and wide, and luckily, there are ways to keep this tree shorter. There are dwarf species too, so they can be grown indoors and in small gardens. So I have two types of eucalyptus, a baby blue eucalyptus and a silver drop eucalyptus. I bought them as tiny seedlings at our local nursery and they have grown significantly since we got them. So I am growing one plant indoor and a few outdoor just to see which environment they'll grow the most. Then I've got some more eucalyptus here on the side. So this is a baby blue eucalyptus, a small variety with bluish gray rounded leaves. And if you notice here, the leaves alternate from side to side. Now, baby blues are smaller than the wild type variety. For example, this one is a true blue eucalyptus that I saw in my local florist. The leaves of these true blue are twice bigger compared to my baby blue. And here is my silver drop eucalyptus. It has a bluish gray leaves as well, but compared to my baby blue, its leaves are a little bit pointed. They also droop a little bit more compared to baby blue. When planting eucalyptus trees in a pot, make sure that you use well-draining soil. Most soil types should be fine as long as they drain well. Now, eucalyptus plants require full sun to thrive, so make sure to place your eucalyptus houseplants in location where they get at least 6 hours of sunlight. A south-facing window would be great for them. Now, if you live in a colder climate, you'll need to bring the plant indoors before the first frost. You can cut the plants to the ground before overwintering and store them in cool basement or garage. They can grow up to 18 inches a year if you grow them in a pot, so you may need to repot them each year unless you place them in a much bigger pot. And they grow really fast that in most cases, you can only grow them indoors for the first 2 years. So you'll need to water them moderately during the growing season. Give them a really good soak. And as always, let the top third of the mixture dry in between watering. We have to water less frequently too during the dormant season. They produce white fluffy flowers around the stems in midwinter through to early spring. Mine has not flowered yet since I've only had them for a few months. When grown in direct sunlight, the young leaves of a eucalyptus plants are usually violet or pinkish in color. And the leaves are highly scented with fresh menthol eucalyptus aroma. I noticed that my silver drop has a stronger smell than my baby blue. All parts of the eucalyptus plant can be used. Its leaves, bark, and roots all contain the potent oil. However, the oil should not be used directly on the skin as they may cause some minor irritation. Now, eucalyptus can be used as fresh or as dried flower arrangements. They can be dried by hanging the branches upside down, or they can be preserved with glycerin like what I did here. And these are the things that I did to preserve my eucalyptus. So I got a bunch of eucalyptus stems in my garden. And eucalyptus plants grow so fast, so they would recover soon and produce more shoots. And then I got a container, and this one is a mason jar, so this should be large enough to hold the entire eucalyptus branches that I just picked. And I have some glycerin here and a cup of water. So we will mix 1 part of glycerin with 2 parts of boiling water. So this is half a cup of glycerin. and I poured them into the mason jar. And then I boiled a cup of water and carefully transferred them to this mason jar. And then I gave them a good mix and allowed the solution to cool down a bit. So while waiting for the solution to cool down, I trimmed the end of the branches, removed the bottom leaves, and cut them at an angle. And then I carefully arranged the eucalyptus in the jar, and I made sure that they are standing in about 3 inches of liquid. Then I placed the jar in a cool place away from direct sunlight. So the process will take anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks, so you'll need to keep checking the progress to see how it's doing. You may need to add more solution if needed. And once it is fully preserved, the leaves will be smooth. It's gonna be a little bit darker and soft. Oh, and the water may turn brownish like this one. And by the way, it is important to note that when you are preserving flowers or greenery, that you do it during the height of summer. That is when they grow at their full potential. And make sure that any new growth has hardened off so you don't get a floppy stem like this one. And when they are ready, remove them from the solution, pat them dry with a paper towel, and then hang them upside down for 1 to 2 days before using. And here is one of my dried flower arrangements. And in here, I have dried tornado red coxcomb celoseus, dried straw flowers or everlasting in the Philippines, and my newly preserved eucalyptus. So I should be able to enjoy these for a year or so. Alright, so that's it for today, and if you have any questions on eucalyptus and how I dried them, please put them in the comment box below. And if you like this video, please give this a thumbs up, and I hope that you'd consider subscribing because that would mean so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video. Hi guys, so we're gonna be harvesting quite a few peppers today. Thank you.